Hey guys and girls, this is Gordon Overkill, extremely looking forward to the next episode of the adventures of Rattatordon Level 11 Drakeling Duelist. And I think today we can more or less start directly into the episode. I don't have much to tell. I want to say big thanks once again to you guys, because the third episode again made 8 likes in the very first day. That's totally amazing. Keep that up. That is the best thing you can do to motivate our rattling duelist hero in order to give his very best. Apart from that, I think everything is going quite fine now. Technically, from the graphics, from the sound, I am quite happy with the recordings now. So, let us not waste any time. Directly restore the save game and see what Rattatordon will be able to reach today. You see he is still quite injured, 37 HP from 116. And so far he was in a couple of very dangerous situations. After yesterday's episode, Stingray 1 told me on the discussion board, on the ADOM discussion board, that it was maybe very dangerous to melee these grey oozes, that this could as well have ended deadly. Well, in that case, let's be extremely happy that Rattatordon did survive it, and hope that he will be able to get through this episode a little safer. First thing he found is a trader right here. This is Nuvark, the trollish shopkeeper. It says, "Welcome to Nuvark's Adventurer's Equipment Shop. This is a mixed shop that can contain interesting stuff." Let's see what he has. Potion of Confusion. Fireproof blanket, great. A rope of protection +5, wow. Scroll of identify. Scroll of light, well, you cannot read, that's not so important at the moment then. But an amulet of light is very nice. A short sword of penetration. Back up penetrating sword. Oh wow, that's cool. The Skugari of returning might be a nice weapon to fight from distance. The metal cap +1, also not bad. There's a whole lot of nice stuff. Potion of sickness, cool. Oil of rust removal in order to make one of our swords rust proof. This is too heavy. Ring of cold resistance. Potion of water. Large mithril shield. Oh, there is lots of nice. I think I will at first pick up all the useful stuff and drop it onto one square. Afterwards, pick up all the useless stuff, drop it onto another square. And then we can see how much it is to buy all the useful stuff together. This is everything that he would like to buy. How much would that be? Oh, he would have to pay 7,364 gold pieces to buy all of this. Anyway, he will at first drop it. I use again the extended drop command. And now I say with the big Y, I think it's just Y that you have to press, drop unpaid items. So I drop everything that I just picked up. Another very useful shortcut. And I'll also pick up the whole rest and put it onto another square, so I can more easily see when the shop restocks. So let's put that here. Also, since I get very good prices in this shop, I might see what I want to sell here. Therefore I use another command, another easier drop command, which is Control D, in order to specify a list of single items that I want to sell. First, the hand axe, adamantium mace, battle axes, dagger axes. Sell them all. I think I'll keep the rocks at once until we get something better to shoot. Already have a fireproof blanket, okay, but no waterproof blanket. Sell the harp. Oh, we have holy water, that's cool. I guess that's all we want to sell. Maybe also the red gem. No. That's all we want to sell. And how much do we get for it? We've got 4,000 gold now. That should be enough to buy a couple of very useful items. And first I want to improve the protection value. Therefore, get the metal cap, the rope of protection. I will definitely buy the penetrating short sword. I'll buy the potion of rust removal, because I want to rust proof the sword. And of course the ring of cold resistance is also always nice to have. You never know when you meet an enemy with cold attacks. How much it is altogether? 2,000. We can still buy a lot more, but I think the rest is not so important at the moment. And it is still possible that I also want to buy some nice items from the High Mountain Village shop soon. So I now use double point P command in order to pay all the stuff at once that I had within my inventory. And now let us see. Equip the hat. Did I buy the amulet? No. The rope of protection. Therefore we will sell the leather armor that we were wearing before. The rope is not so heavy and it has a much better protection value. That's cool. Oh, wait. Put off the gloves, therefore equip the ring of cold resistance, and now put on the gloves again. Have we got anything else? Skin of protection mithril. Well, the mithril broadsword is not bad to have. Anyway, we will change to the scimitar of penetration, because I want now at first to dip with a shift exclamation mark. I want to dip at first the oil of rust removal into the potion of holy water, and now I dip the scimitar of penetration into the now blessed oil of rust removal. The effect is that we have now got a rust-proof scimitar of penetration. Cool. Well, that was a nice start into the episode. Increased our protection value by 4 points. That will help us a lot to survive in this harsh early game. So, let's see what else we find on this level. A bear at first, a grizzly bear. Slightly injured, let's do a little... Okay, that was easy. One thing that I might explain, I prefer to open doors from a diagonal angle, because there might be stone block traps inside these doors, which make a heavy stone block fall directly to the square in front of the door. And if I do it from a diagonal angle, I will not be hit by these stone block traps. That's the only reason why I usually do that, if possible. Here we've got the downstairs. Okay, and these two guys are fighting, aren't they? Large kobold. But we kill him. Oh, a fire beetle. First time we meet one of those. And he does not survive for very long. Oops, there was a trap and I just stepped onto it because it's funny or whatever. I will try to train a little with these rocks because it would be nice to have at least some missile options. Here is an old forge. If we were going to improve our items by smithing, we would have needed this, but I never did it actually, and maybe if I once try it, I will do it with a weaponsmith or somebody who's a little skilled in it. Okay, water snake. You hit the rust monster. That's a rust monster. Oh, that's nice. I just attacked it by I don't know what. I was used to attacking the monsters that come towards us. Oh, and it rusts our metal cap. But the nice thing is we can hit it with our sword without risking our sword getting rusty. Of course, now our rusty metal cap is likely to get destroyed soon. That's a little sad. But yeah. If I knew it was a rust monster, then I would have unequipped potentially rusty items. Teleportation trap. We use that in order to teleport some steps into this direction. By the way, for those of you who maybe don't know it, with Control T you can intentionally activate a trap. Especially with teleport traps, that can be very, very helpful. I like the little bloody spots on the ground. Oh, I forgot a rock. Sorry. So, everything? Yes. I think the shortest way is this way around. As now you see we are quite far away from the downstairs, which are up here in the left corner of the map. And we can save some turns by using this teleport trap, because we have got teleport control from eating the blink dogs. We just activate the trap and teleport over here. So, here we are, UD8, which is the last level of the Unremarkable dungeon. That was also my aim for this episode, that I at least wanted to finish the Unremarkable dungeon. Now, I have to see that the... The map was a little in our way. I activated a trap, and it was a flash trap that might have blinded us if we were not lucky. Here we've got another upstairs, and that means that these stairs lead us out of the dungeon. But actually I want to explore the rest of this level at first. A large Russian. Aha, a statue. I think the statues are new, and this is actually the first statue that I see in my adventurous life. You stumble upon a statue. It is a crude humanoid figure clutching a sword in one hand and a strange angular goblet in the other. I think there is something to be read on the statue. Yeah, maybe, but Rattatordon is not able to read. I actually don't really know what these statues do. If somebody can tell me, I would be very happy about that. What is the function of the statues? I think it has something to do with the resurrection campaign, but I'm not exactly sure what it was. Red worms? Purple worms! Oh! Purple worms are really dangerous opponents. They can heavily poison your character. Those of you who saw my attempt to play the game with Sally, the Drakish weaponsmith, know that she died to purple worms. Oh, this zombie. Look how this zombie looks. Oh, with a sickle in his hand and a rotten face and body. That's great. Is that a hole in his belly a little? Oh, that's cool. Can I maybe kill them with stones? Severely injured? I need to get to a distance. Oh, I think I have to do it this way, but with defensive tactics. Okay, that worked fine. Still, that is quite dangerous. Here, another one. Ah, and we killed him. Nice. Come out. Zombie, no problem. Gave us a leather cap. If this leather cap has got protection value, we might want to wear it at one point. By the way, there was a little discussion on the ADOM forum about the fact that a blink dog. Ah, no! You must die, blink dog. I do not want to fight you. And this is a giant, I think. A hill giant. Let's see if we can maybe outrun him. The blink dog's already multiplied. We've got speed 103 at the moment, and this giant has a speed score of 100. We should be able to outrun him, and I think I would be very happy about that. No, blink dog's in our way. No. Fuck. I need to get back into the... Or just close the door? No, it doesn't work. Okay. But now... At least I do not want to be hit by more than 2 of them at a time, so I go into the corner. Let's see if I can maybe do it in defensive mode. Slightly wound him. You hit the hill giant, locating a weak spot in his armor and moderately wound him. Cool, that's the special class feature. Increased chance of special hits. Critically hit him. But I think that these hits just ignore the protection value, which my weapon does anyway. And now we have to get somewhere out of here, of this mess of blink dogs around us. The only advantage that we have now is that we are even more trained with our weapon and have a better protection value. So I hope they will not hit us all too often. Come on. Ah. We cannot use the stairs while there's a hostile enemy right next to us. Now we can. Here we are. In the mountains, down on the right side of the map. And here you see there is a little village in the mountains. And how great is that you can also see the city walls of this village on the big map. Oh, cool. A forest-like village. Let's enter it. You enter a bustling village. Beings from all kinds of races abound and are scurrying about. I don't know these words, sorry. Everyone seems to be very active. Okay. And there are a couple interesting features about this high mountain village. The first of which is that it contains a shop. And that's where Rattatordon is going right now. Here we've got Hawkslayer the adventurer, and you could, if you know how to do it, you could get him as a companion to help you on your quest. Little trees. Here in the middle of this lakes, there is the Oracle. Never dealt with her so far, to be honest, but she plays an important role for some special things. A hostile farmer, okay. Maybe we should kill him. Bam! So, here is the shop. Leggard the Dwarven Shopkeeper booms. Welcome to Leggard's Miscellaneous Magic Emporium. So, let's see what he has to sell. Light furs, Amulet of Greed, a bread, Mithril Mace, Morning Star, Scroll of Uncurling, that's not bad. Potion of Invisibility, that's also not bad. Amulet of Free Action is great, to be honest. I am going to buy that right now. What was that? Girdle of Greed, no. Scroll of Light. Archery Gloves, do not need those. Scroll of Darkness. Okay, there's just a handful of stuff that I need from him. Scroll of Light might not be too bad. This is the most important thing, the Amulet of Reaction. Because it helps us to deal with very dangerous mimics. So, pay for these items. 1,800. We've got 500 left. Have we got anything new we want to sell? Let's see what he would give us for the leather cap. And maybe also the short swords. That's all we want to sell, I think. 34 for the first one, 16 for the second one, 34 for the leather cap. Okay, they will not be too good. So, that's all I wanted to do here for the moment, but we will be back at one point in the future. This town contains a little more features that might become, or surely will become, interesting for us. Here we've got the Ogre Guardian who guards the prison of this town. Over here, that's a hostile outlaw and a hostile farmer. I will deal with them now. But first kill this rock thrower. And a whole lot of hostile guys here. The malicious doctor looks like a philosopher a little bit from his face expression. Here comes the outlaw, dead. Let's just eat his corpse. And somewhere around here was also a farmer, wasn't it? Maybe the outlaw killed him, don't know. So, and so we do not want to take the whole long road back, so we search this place for this secret door, because I'm a little spoiled and know it's there. And also for this one, use these steps and you will see, now we are up here back on the main map. Successfully done the route through the Unremarkable dungeon and the High Mountain village. And I think we made a whole lot of experience, but also some nice improvements to our equipment. And that was definitely worth it. We're level 11 now. And I think next we will go back to where we started. Well, on the way we are encountered by some bandits. Let's fight them. Those little masked men. Bandits. Ooh. This might be their boss, an outlaw. Another one. I think at this level, at level 11, with quite a nice armor and everything, outlaws are not a big danger anymore. Quarter stuff. Well, we might sell it on the way here. Okay, here, north of us, we've got the pyramid. I'm already that far, but we are not yet able to enter it. Here is the small clearing. Okay. What we might enter on the way is this here, a rather boring cave entrance, in order to take a look if maybe there can be some herbs found here. Here are the downstairs. We will go there later, but at the moment potential herbs are the reason why we're here. So I will just scout this level, then leave the dungeon again. A loaf of bread, okay, satiated coward. Hello, Griffin. I think we're already quite a melee powerhouse. Because these duelists get a bonus with each level to their... Well, we are already neutral chaotic, short before becoming chaotic at all. Must be happy about that. I'd like... Come on, I'm sure here is secret door. I'd like to do something, oh, a new statue. I'd like to do something lawful in order to get my alignment back in the other direction. This statue resembles a dragon, but on each scale an emblazed rune shines. Once again a statue. Don't know what to do with it. Okay, we successfully scouted this level. There is no herbs, too bad. But anyway. Who's that? That's the corpse fiend with a scavenger set on his rotten body. Cool. Injured gnoll. And is this the fire lizard? Yeah, it is. I think you just used its fire breath against us, but luckily we've got a fireproof blanket with us. Tower shield weighing 150 stones. Well, we will sell it. That's an ordinary tower shield, I guess. Here we get down to the next level, but we will not yet deal with this level. We'll be back soon or later. So, anyway. Fight some wild dogs on the way. And eat the large dog corpses afterwards. And what I like, you see now we are surrounded by little weaker enemies, and we can regenerate our hit points while fighting them. That's very nice, because in the Unremarkable dungeon that was really a little too dangerous for my task. I was really afraid of seeing Rattatordon die to these horrible creatures. Okay, this bear is able to hurt us at least. But at the end he had no chance anyway. Okay, where did I want? Ah, here was it. Outlaw settlement. Enter this at first. Well, you could do a lawful deed in the outlaw settlement. Let's at first kill this assassin. But I think that Rattatordon is not very well suited for this action. But first I want to visit this place here, the black market, and see what I could buy in here. Most stuff you can buy here is extremely expensive. But maybe there is something so nice that I want to have it anyway. See, a scroll of identifiers, 5,000 gold pieces in here. Leg of returning. What does he have here? White boots. Arrows of jelly slaying. A Trollish war club. Is this a new weapon? Maybe. Blank scroll. Uncursing. But so many scrolls that we cannot read. Well, nothing that we really need. The prices are not so good anyway. How much are these black gauntlets? 7. These leather boots. 28. 28. Maybe not bad. Well, it's ordinary leather boots in the end. The tower shield. 66. No, did not want to use it anyway. And the quarterstaff. So. Then let me see. Can we already pickpockets? No. Then we're gonna learn it after fighting this bandit. Here we've got a special character, which is Yergios the Master Thief. We're going to talk with him, and before we can get a member of his guild and so on, he asks if we want to train with him. Yes, we want. And he teaches us the pickpocket skill. Of course at a very low level, but maybe at one point in the future we might want to use it. Here is another special place. You see some guys walking around here which are Munch and Grunch, the bodyguards of Hotzenplotz, the crime lord. But we're not able to deal with them yet. So the next thing that we really want to reach or to enter is a special dungeon which we can find here. A tiny, strangely distorted cave entry. And this is where we're going to start the next episode. No, it's not. I still have got a couple problems to navigate on. Okay, where I take the hill. Orcs, let not take that too easy. I can get out of here. Those guys can do loads of damage. I do not know if we are able to beat them easily. Let's try to attack one of them. Okay, he's dead. Okay, we are able. Locating these spots and beating the crap out of them. I'll try to attack just one at a time if possible. Well, this guy wants to flee. Maybe he's about 3 battle axe. We can sell all this stuff. There is still a hostile monster in the vicinity. Yeah, that's the guy who's fleeing from us, I think. Where does he go? Yeah, let's leave this area. Anyway, here is the cave that I wanted to enter. Well, we are strained because we picked up all these weapons. So let me just get back to... I'm not navigating too well here. I have to get a little more used to the new map. Actually, it's the same map, but 30, 40, 30, 40, 40. Okay. It's been a couple hundred gold pieces that we got this way. Anyway, where I really wanted to go from the beginning is this place. This is where we're going to start the next episode, the Druid Dungeon, in order to do the Druid Quest. So, I think we can be very happy with this episode. Rattatordon was able to finish the Unremarkable dungeon. He found a shop there where he bought a lot of nice stuff. He reached the High Mountain Village where he bought a little more nice stuff, and he scouted some dungeons on the way before he got back to the Druid Dungeon, where in the next episode he's going to start the Druid Quest in order to obtain the Herbalism skill. I hope you all will tune in again tomorrow when we continue, and I'm quite sure that we're looking forward to another exciting episode. There might be the first boss fight of the series, so don't miss that. Keep up the great support. See you, everybody.